Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be doing my 39-week pregnancy update. Last week I had told you guys about some really exciting stuff that was going on. So basically what happened was last Friday I told you guys I had an appointment at 2 p.m. and at that appointment I got my membrane stripped, and then the next day I lost my mucus plug. The day after that I had little to no contractions at all, so that would have been Sunday. And then all this week I've been having some pretty intense contractions. They've definitely picked up and gotten more painful, so you know, I was just kind of waiting all week to see if I would go into labor, and I haven't yet. And today I'm 38 weeks and 6 days, so I'll be 39 weeks tomorrow technically. I did end up having to go to the hospital on Monday because I just wasn't feeling right. I felt like something was wrong. In the morning when I woke up, I was feeling super dizzy and had like a ton of nausea, and my lower back was just hurting a lot. So I decided to try and see if it would go away, and it kind of did go away a little bit. But then later on in that day, after I was done eating dinner, it happened to me again where I got super dizzy and like lightheaded and nauseous, and I even had to vomit. So I decided to go into the hospital just to get checked and make sure that everything was okay. And I was showing some signs of preeclampsia, so my doctor, you know, they checked my blood pressure and my urine for protein and stuff like that. Everything looked really great. I was having contractions while I was there at the hospital, and they even checked my cervix again, and I was still at like 3 to 4 centimeters and 80 to 90% effaced. So I had made a little bit of progress, but not that much from like the couple days before. And they told me just to go home and see what happens and watch out to see if my water would break, and so far nothing, and I haven't had the baby yet, obviously. Some really great news is that they told me that I am GBS negative, so I'm not going to have to be on any type of antibiotics or anything like that. When I went into the hospital on Monday, they noticed that I was having some swelling in my calves, and I don't know, she kind of checked both of my like ankle area, and she noticed that the baby prefers my left side a lot. When they prefer to lay on one side, sometimes they could cut the blood circulation getting to that leg. So she noticed that that was happening, which wasn't really a big deal. She just noticed that he likes the left side rather than the right side. I feel like my insomnia has been getting worse and worse and worse every single day as the weeks go by. It's been really crazy. Like, I'm so tired during the day, and I can't wait to go to sleep at night, and I'll fall asleep maybe like around 9:30 to 10:30, but I can't sleep for very long. So I'll sleep for maybe like 3-4 hours, and I'll wake up like around 1 in the morning, and then I won't be able to go back to sleep till maybe like 5:30 to 6 in the morning, and then by then I only get like a couple more hours of sleep. So I haven't been able to sleep that much, and I try not to nap during the day because I feel like if I nap during the day, I'll be able to sleep even less at night. So I don't know, I feel like I should just ignore time frames and day and night and just kind of sleep when I'm tired, whether that be in the middle of the day or in the middle of the night. My doctor also recommended that I spend these last few days just resting and not really doing that much. I also noticed that in the morning my jaw is really sore, so that means that I must be grinding my teeth at night. I was doing this in the beginning of my pregnancy. I want to say like the entire first trimester, and I think I stopped like at my second trimester, but I didn't really do anything about it. It wasn't that big of a deal. I just wake up with a sore jaw, and yeah, that's about it. And then I had a doctor's appointment today, and she checked my blood pressure. Everything was really good, and she checked me again. She said I was 3 to 4 centimeters and still like in the 80 to 90% effaced. So I'm super, like, my cervix has thinned out so much. Like, my body is really doing its job to get this baby out soon. And we kind of talked about it a little bit, and we ended up deciding on getting induced. So I'm going to be getting induced this Sunday. Today's Friday, and I'm going to be getting induced Sunday. You guys probably won't see this video until Thursday, I want to say. So by that time I'll already have my baby. I'm so excited. I feel like me and my husband really thought about our options and made a really good decision. My doctor seemed really excited and really positive about me being induced. She said that my cervix is definitely in my favor, and getting induced would just be like a tiny little push to get labor started, and then let my body kind of take control after that. So she thinks that I have a good chance of a really great and positive outcome with little to no complications, because my body is just so ready to have the baby already. I remember thinking about the possibility of getting induced, and I always told myself that I wouldn't get induced unless it was 110% necessary. But things have changed. You know, not everything goes as planned, and me and my husband feel like we made the right decision, and that we're going into it very confidently and hoping that everything will go just fine. But yeah, we're getting induced on Sunday, and I'm gonna get to meet my son. I'm like super excited, but at the same time really nervous. Like, I knew I was gonna have a baby, I just didn't know it was gonna be this soon. So I'd have like less than 48 hours until I have to be at the hospital. Since I'm pretty much halfway through labor, because I'm so thinned out and so like open already, my doctor says that I should have a baby by the end of the day. So I have my appointment that morning at 9 a.m. and she said I should have a baby by the end of the night. So I don't know, my life is like about to change, and I just want to spend these last few hours that I have with my husband just kind of like soaking in the fact that it's just us two, and just really spend some good quality time together and get ready for the baby. I'm gonna clean my entire house tomorrow. My husband's gonna help me. We're gonna wash all of our laundry, get all the dishes washed, make sure his room's set up, and our room is set up for when we come home. I am gonna have him in a bassinet for the first few months, and then after that I'll change him over to his crib. But we're gonna have a bassinet in our room, so we're gonna get that set up, make sure everything is clean. We're gonna go to church Saturday night just to thank God for giving us our son and giving me such a blessing. Like, I never thought that I would be in the position of me actually having a baby because of my PCOS. I don't know, the thought of me actually having a baby and holding a baby just seems so far away. And now that it's finally here, literally hours away, I just feel so grateful and so blessed, and I just don't want to take anything for granted. I don't know, I just hope everything goes really well. I need to like mentally prepare myself again now that I know like exactly what time it's gonna be and what day. I feel like I could really like set myself up for like a really successful labor. So fingers crossed that everything goes good. So I think that's it for my video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. The next time you see me, it will be in my labor and delivery vlog, so stay tuned for that. I should have that up about a week after you guys watch this video, so just stay tuned, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.